Congratulations, you're this week's Who Knows Pizza Lexington Girls Player of the Week. And first of all, congrats on committing to Clemson. Pretty awesome to have that scholarship offer. And as you're just entering your junior year, talk a little bit about your decision to go there and kind of what led up to getting that offer.
Yes, sir. So back in July this past summer, I won the CGA Twin States, and that was a pretty big championship for me to win. And a couple of weeks later, I went out to the U.S. Junior Girls National up in Tulsa. So I got done with that, and then I called her a couple days later and set up a visit. And then when I went up on my visit, she offered me, and everything just seemed perfect. And I love the school and love her, so I went ahead and committed the next day.
Awesome. After committing like that and getting out on the links with your high school team, when you're playing with a high school team and not in individual tournaments, I mean, obviously you've got to be kind of all eyes on you, kind of a marked person. Do you kind of like that? Is it kind of cool to have that kind of pressure?
Yeah, I think it's really cool just to be out there and have people come up to me and say, like, wow, you've had an amazing summer. Like, how do you feel about high school season now? And I said, well, I just go out and win every tournament with my team, set a great example for the girls, the younger girls on my team, because they all look up to me, I feel like. Yeah. So it's really exciting just to have all these people be looking up at me. And I feel a little pressure every now and then, but it's nothing that sets me back. So.
And that's probably a good thing, because golf's all about pressure and performing under pressure, right?
Yes, sir.
When did you really kind of come into your own when you realized that you had a special talent for golf?
Probably back in the 8th grade when I was playing high school girls golf here. I was only in middle school, and I realized that I just went out and shot an even par round, and my score counted as an 8th grader, and I helped our team win a state championship. So that's when I realized it's like, hey, I'm only in 8th grade, and I just made like this huge impact. So, and then later on I kept winning. I kept going tournaments and winning, and it was just really cool. So that's probably when I realized I wanted to pursue this and that I had a really great talent.
Now, you were telling me that your dad really helped out by getting a stick in your hand when you were young. Kind of tell us about when you got started.
Yeah, so my dad, he has a really strong passion for golf, and he's never been like the best golfer himself. So he started me when I was about 6 years old, and ever since then I fell in love with the game, and he's got me out there every day practicing, and he always calls me and helps me and takes me anywhere to play and goes to get coaches, whatever I need. So I'm just grateful for what him and my mom do for me.
Obviously, your game is still developing. Tell us, like, at this point, what are your strengths? What's the best part of your game?
Probably at this point, I've gotten pretty strong with my driver, so I feel like off the tee, I should always be in the fairway. Anytime you're in the fairway, hitting your next shot, you're in a good position. And then my putting's been pretty solid lately, so just keeping it by the hole and knocking it in has been pretty fun.
Now, you obviously are invited to all the individual tournaments because of the success that you've had, but you're also, as you said, playing for the high school, which is very important to you. Is there really any difference at all, or is it once you're on the course, regardless of whether it's wearing the Lexington colors or playing individually, you're just trying to do your best?
Well, I mean, there's a little bit of difference. I mean, when I'm playing for myself individually, I'm out here, and I mean, probably my attitude might get a little worse individually because I don't have anybody else looking at me. But then in high school season, when I'm representing my school, I'm out there and like, okay, I cannot let anything bother me. I'm out here to show all of my teammates that, hey, just because I had a bad hole, I can't let that bring them down. I can't let that bring me down. So I think just high school season is so cool because you have that team atmosphere, and you just have to be a leader for everybody, and I think that's awesome.
That's an awesome attitude. So ultimately, your goal is?
Hopefully to go to the LPGA right after college.
That would be awesome.
Yes,
That's the life, right?
Yes, sir.
I mean, can you imagine that? That's excellent. Well, hey, you're off to a great start, no doubt about it. And congratulations on your success thus far. And we look forward to following you the rest of your high school career. And again, your biggest honor yet, the Uno's Pizza, Lexington Girls Athlete of the Week. Enjoy your free pizza that comes with that.
Thank you so much.